stop before you get locked up.
What are you doing? I'm trying to show her evidence she doesn't want to see it.
I'm not playing this game.
I'm leaving. Leave me alone. Okay. Please stop. No, please. I'm scared. Okay?
Scared of what?
I have PTSD. Let me go. I can get in.
Get in then.
Let go of the handcuffs.
One of the worst things in the world is obnoxious and bratty children, and as soon as these entitled kids become teenagers and turn 18, things change a bit. Evil teenagers who are of legal age can finally be forced to face actual consequences, and from teenagers driving drunk and fleeing, from the police causing huge public scenes in Walmart or participating in bar fights, the cops have seen it all. There's no sweeter justice than seeing when evil teens get caught red-handed by the police. So grab your popcorn and let's dive in. Jesse Lee Angel. The countdown starts off strong on the 29th of July 2022 when police officers were called to a local Illinois home. After a night of drinking, Jesse Lee returned to her parents' home. The 18-year-old had been fighting with her mother and stepdad over her phone, her food, and her money. And in a raging episode, she physically assaulted her mother. Concerned neighbors called 911, and when the officers arrived, the mother had visible scratches and injuries from this altercation.
Stop! You're drunk! You're drunk! You guys can drunk me up, but he's drunk.
Get your hand. What's wrong with you?
He's drunk.
Come talk to me over here.
It's fine. He's not letting me go.
As the officer interviewed the teenage girl, she retold her side of events, stating that her parents took her money and food. She was pretty calm while talking to the officers, and while they appreciated this, it unfortunately was not going to last. It was a difficult situation, and the female officer was trying hard to be compassionate and understanding.
They let me go all my months. I have $600 and they're not giving me money. I have money to leave and they're not giving me my money. They have all my money.
Okay, who are they?
Jose, my stepdad, and my mom's stepdad, but they have all my money. My mom told me to leave my money before I left to work. I have somewhere to go, but they're not giving me my money. I'm 18. I'm trying to leave. I just want my money.
Okay.
The girl stated that she wants to be emancipated, but the officer was quick to point out the double standards in her account. Even though she wanted to take on the role of an adult, she still somehow believed that it was her parents' fault that she drank while underage. She would become incredibly insistent on proving she was in control even after drinking, and so the begging for a field sobriety test commenced.
You can't consume any,
But they let me.
but you blame somebody else.
But they let me.
So are you a child or are you an adult?
I'm an adult. So let's
So
try
therefore
outside.
it's not you
Let's try
letting.
outside.
It's not
Come
them
on.
letting you.
We should let each other. Come on. Let's see if I'm drunk.
What's going on over there?
Can we see if I'm drunk?
Sorry?
Sobriety test? Can we see if I'm drunk?
Yeah, I don't do it.
Please?
No.
No, I want to though.
It's fine. We're not going to do that though. It's not a DUI investigation, so.
I want to see though, because I want my money back.
You having alcohol is not going to determine if you get your money back or not.
No, true, but I want my money back because I did make a lot and I'm 18, so it does make sense if I make my money back, you know? I do know my money back because I have lawyers as friends, you know?
Okay.
So we should do like a money test, you know?
A money test?
Sobriety test.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Money sobriety test?
No.
It does money sobriety test. If I'm walking straight, it does. I'm required to test. I'm requiring tests right now, you know?
Well, you can't pronounce the word.
I'm recording right now.
Okay.
Just be careful. Alright, let's take the test right now. Alright, so
Do you want to take the test?
I do.
Okay. How many alcoholic beverages have you consumed today? 4. Okay, so you're over the legal limit for you. Test is done.
What's the number test?
0.
Can we look it up right now?
I'm aware of my laws.
I'm
At
sure.
a later point in time, you can look it up, yes.
Yeah, let's look it up right now.
I know my laws. I don't need to look it up.
I know, but we should look it up just in case you're wrong, you know?
I'm not wrong.
Maybe you are.
The state of Illinois states you have to be 21 years old in order
Yeah,
to
but
consume alcohol.
I'm 18, so I should get
Is
my
that
money back.
Over 21?
I know, but
Is
I
that
am
over 21?
I am 18.
Is that over
They
21?
let me. I have permission.
The cops had an impossible job explaining to the girl why a field sobriety test would not be applicable in this situation. The officers noticed her huge pupils and her becoming all the more incoherent, and it was clear what needed to be done. Unfortunately, she started blabbering even more when she was placed in handcuffs, suddenly acting like a legal know-it-all, even though she was wildly misinformed. She proceeded to kick and scream and resist, but when they arrived at the police station, she asked the officers to wipe her tears away.
So at this point, you're being placed under arrest for domestic battery. Okay. So
Wait, I didn't do anything though. No, I didn't hit anybody else. No, because I didn't hit anybody
You're gonna
else.
get more charges.
No,
Stop.
because
Just
what
stand
I
up.
do.
Stand
What I
up.
do.
You put your hands on your mother.
No, because
Okay?
what I do.
Yeah,
When
that's
did
great.
I do that?
You
When?
can handcuff you down there.
No, because can you prove that?
Yes, we
Can you
can.
prove
She's
that
got
when?
marks on her. And she
Well, let me
gave a
see it.
statement.
Let me see it.
Okay? Stand up.
Let me see my mom hit
Stand up.
my mom. Let me see my mom
Hey,
hit.
don't make this one.
Why are you doing this?
Because let me see my mom hit a bruise on her. Or else I got a
Let's put
bruise.
the handcuffs on. We'll
Let
take
me
you
see
in.
my mom
Okay?
put a bruise on her. Let me see my mom put a bruise on her.
Yeah,
Let me see my mom did that on her. Let me see it. Or else we can't leave.
You're under
Unless you have proof of that. You
You're
can't
under
leave.
arrest.
Unless you have proof of that. Unless
under
you have
arrest.
proof.
Legally.
Unless you have proof. You can't take me. Unless you have proof.
Please don't make me.
No, unless
Stop
you have
resisting.
proof.
You
Unless you
understand
have
that?
proof.
You are under arrest.
Unless
Stop
you have
resisting.
No, unless you have proof. You can't take me.
You have one on or no?
Can't take me. And I have a I have a lawyer for that. I have a lawyer for that. Unless you have proof, you can't take me. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Tell me.
The marks on your mother's face are the proof.
No, let me see the proof.
Okay.
Let me see it.
We'll show you.
Right now. Right now, or I'll tell the lawyer. Where's the proof?
You want to lay down?
No, where's the proof?
You're really not.
No. Why are you guys letting me not? No, why are you guys letting me lay down? Where's the proof?
We just seen the one.
No, where's the
It's
proof?
hot in here.
Where's the proof?
Okay. Yeah, I have paper towels inside, okay?
I get it. Just wipe my tears off with
Okay.
the cloth.
I'd rather not for your safety just because
No,
these
it
touch a lot of
doesn't
people,
matter.
right?
It's because they're making me cry.
Okay.
Please, just wipe them off.
We'll just get you inside. I'll get you a paper towel, okay? So just, as long as, just please don't fight us or kick us, okay?
Okay, just wipe my tears
Okay.
off.
Can you just step over here, man?
Can you wipe them off?
Okay. Just one second, okay? We're gonna go inside. I'm gonna get you a paper towel, okay? Follow this officer right here, okay?
Once the girl opened the floodgates about her breakup and her ex-boyfriend, she would not talk about anything else. The officers tried their best to be compassionate and work with her, despite the fact that her breakup was completely irrelevant to them. She was in quite a state at the police station, and hopefully she could sleep it off and take this as a hard-earned lesson.
You're ugly.
You get to put your socks
They're
back
not as bad as
on.
mine. Trust me, you haven't seen my feet or his.
I have bad feet.
All right.
You liked him?
I loved him.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's why you're upset. It's understandable.
So many things happened. I feel like nobody understood me, not even my parents. So right away they thought I was a slave to the thing.
Well, I'll take those. Don't worry. I'll go through them. So we're going to put them over here.
Yeah, you can look through it.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we've already done the feet.
Are
We're
we
going to
good?
turn around.
Yep.
And we have the ankle one off.
Yep, I took all the ankle ones off.
Can I still tell you? I want to tell you everything.
About what? About your boyfriend? Sure.
Can you sit down with me?
I will sit over here. I would be glad. I'll sit down over here, okay?
Was everybody on the day here?
Some of them do need to be here just because I'm in the room.
You don't want us to be here anymore?
No, you guys can be here.
I thought we were friends.
I know I just want you better. You know, listen to me. You was 21, so you know I thought it was real.
One gold necklace.
And then all the time I would find out that it wasn't. And you know,
What makes you think it wasn't?
he would always get with other girls and would make me feel like I wasn't.
7
anything to
bracelets
him.
and 1 hair tie.
But I would always have so many bracelets on to remind him that I was that person. And you know, I would try to remind my mom that like this is going on and stuff. I've been to a psych ward before. I'm bipolar. I guess
Bipolar
I
2, did we run a CQH with you? You're bipolar?
Yeah.
Bipolar 1 or bipolar 2?
bipolar 2.
Okay. Simple.
So I've gotten diagnosed before, and
Do you take your medication for bipolar or no?
I didn't. I didn't think
How
I
long
needed
have you been off your medication for?
a year and a half.
Jesse Lee was charged with 2 counts of domestic battery, causing bodily harm and resisting a peace officer. Unlike this suspect, the next crazy teen on our list decided to make a massive scene in public. Disorderly customer. On the 3rd of September 2022, the Dunwoody, Georgia police received an urgent call from the local Walmart about a female customer who was being aggressive and disorderly. The teen, Marina, went to Walmart to confront employees about a group chat and mean messages that were sent to her. When the manager told her that what happened outside of the store was not under their control, she absolutely lost her cool. The officer who arrived on scene first recognized the young woman, and he already knew what an incredibly difficult time he was in for. The girl was being unbelievably belligerent and rude, and she seemed set on making a massive scene. The mother gently coddles her and tries to get her to calm down, but as we expected, this had absolutely no effect. Instead, she started turning on her mother for being on the cop's side. There was clearly no getting through to her, and her behavior was only going to continue escalating.
I'm trying to get my reports done. She's trying to fight because she's trying to keep her job. She's fighting for her job.
Let's go. Let's go outside.
Oh,
Yeah, it's me again. Let's go.
God.
You're getting CT'd. I'm not dealing with
What?
criminally trespass. They want you criminally trespass. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not playing this game today. Let's
You
go.
call it a sorry off. They call it sorry
We're going outside. We're giving you criminal trespass.
I'm not signing You can't even arrest a from the 15th.
I'm CTing you from this property. If you come back, you are under arrest, okay? Oh, God, dude. Is that her mom?
Yeah, that's right.
Ma'am, will you come with me to your car? Or come with me to my vehicle. If she's not going to take this criminal trespass warning, I'm going to give it to you. She's not allowed back here. So come with me so I can write the criminal trespass warning.
My mother's leaving. Thank
Okay.
you.
Stop before you get locked
What
up
are
with
you
disorderly
doing? I'm
conduct.
trying to show her evidence she doesn't want to see it.
She's not dealing with
So I'm not to leave. Why can't I leave?
it. Like I told you, the police department, if you do this
I'm at the
again, I will
exit.
take you to jail for
I'm going
disorderly
to the exit.
conduct. Ma'am, will you walk with me, please?
Sure.
I'm going to give you
No.
criminal trespass.
Well, she's not arrested.
Hey,
What is she walking with you for?
I'm not dealing with
Why
this
don't you
again.
just leave me alone? Let me leave. We got our groceries. Let me leave. I was trying to show your major the video of the nigga beating my ass, and he said it was too loud, wasn't it?
Marina.
There's a warrant for that case.
And it's not being solved.
Marina.
We
You didn't
can't
even
ju-
know
we
about it
can't
till I
just-
went
we
in
can't
there.
just magically arrest
Can
people.
I leave? You're not gonna get my.
Calm down.
Come on, let's go.
Marina, calm down.
Why are you trying to? Why are you on their side?
I'm just telling you.
Why are you on their side?
I'm not on anybody's
Oh, well,
side.
calm
down.
Can you? What?
Down.
You don't want to see the
Marina,
evidence
I'm not
of-
playing this game today.
Can I explain what happened?
Step outside. I'm not playing this game
I
today.
thought you were just trying to fight me. What?
Let's go.
Oh, sorry, that's hers. I'm
That's
so.
my ID.
Yeah, watch the out.
Marina. Stop.
You're about to be placed under
Marina.
arrest for disorderly
I'm
conduct.
leaving.
Marina, we're
Go.
going out.
Get my mama. My mama's taking me
Go.
home.
Going out.
Go.
Come on, let's go, mom.
Not playing this game
Let's
today.
go, mom. Let's go.
Eventually, the rowdy girl made her way outside, but when she started screaming in the officer's face, he had enough and decided to take action. She immediately tried resisting and running away when the handcuffs came out, but she stood no chance against the officer, who was well prepared for her antics. A crowd started gathering outside due to the unsufferable way she was acting, and it was clear that she never got tired of her own voice.
We'll trespass
No.
you or your mom. So it's going to happen.
Why?
Marina. Because we're
If you
yelling.
keep raising your voice
Bro,
in
get
a
away
public
from me.
setting, I will arrest you. I'm
Public
not
setting.
playing this game.
I'm leaving. Leave me alone.
Okay,
You
okay.
banned me from the police department. I got a warrant from the 15th. You can't even talk because you know about it. So I came in there. So
Marina.
Turn around.
no.
Stop.
Where's your
Turn
manager?
around. Put your hands behind
Get
your
away
back.
from me.
Stop.
Get away from me.
Got one resisting. Turn
Are you
around. Put your hands behind
serious?
your back. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. I'm not playing this game.
Ow.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Where is your manager? Are you serious?
Stop.
I'm here with the
Stop.
Yo.
Stop.
Yo.
Stop.
Okay, let me get my
Stop. Put your hands behind your back.
Whoa.
Put your hands behind your back.
Let me get my mama shit.
Stop.
Yo, my ass is so.
Stop.
Yo, it's
Stop
hot as
resisting.
shit. This brown ground is hot as shit. Yo, hold on. Let me
Turn
get my
around. Put your hands behind your back.
Calm down.
Yo, this
Calm down.
pavement is hot as.
Hey, friend, one resist. Stop.
I'm in a dress. What the f is my vagina be out? Shit. That's my respect. Back up. Can I get my shoe?
62, one in custody.
Are you?
Step
Can I get
up.
my shoe?
Step
You've been
up.
waiting to do this.
Step up.
You've been waiting to do this shit.
Step up.
Arrest TK.
Step up.
Arrest TK. I'm getting up.
Step up.
Give me a second, please.
Everyone from the manager to the girl's mother managed to act normally and like decent, civilized people, but she proved that she was not capable of such self-restraint. She was loaded into the back of the squad car, but she continued being bratty. What she desperately needed was to face some real consequences for her actions like a stubborn toddler. The argument continued, but maybe being taken to the DeKalb County Jail would make her reevaluate her life choices a bit.
All right, so where were we?
So apparently her and some of our associates had a group chat or something.
Okay.
They were, we didn't see it. That's outside of Walmart, so we're not supposed to. But she kept trying to make us do something for that reason. But we told them we can do something about the stuff that happens in Walmart, but outside of Walmart, we have no power over it, and we can't do anything for it.
Okay.
But they didn't want to hear that.
All right.
And then when we were trying to do the exchange, we had to get, the same items for the same items. They were bringing different items, so we would tell them, like, hey, like, we can't do this, and she would just go off on everybody and anybody that was around.
Shit, bro. She's just standing out there. That's an associate. She's not even a manager.
I don't know the situation. I just rolled up here. Okay, so don't yell at me about that kind of
Mom.
stuff. Okay?
Mom, don't talk to him. Don't talk to him.
Spell last name again.
P-U-P.
Are you? Oh my God. I'm not gonna hit you. Please just don't.
But I'm sorry it got to this point. But when you start acting this early, I give you a warning to leave, and you don't leave, and you come back and start screaming, acting like that in the public setting like that in front of all these people. They feel like she's going to try to fight. I can see that demeanor from her. I have disorderly conduct all day long, and then I tell her I try to place her under arrest, and she starts pulling away. She's obstruction.
Stop talking. No. Mom.
Marina was charged with disorderly conduct, obstruction of a law enforcement officer, and resisting a law enforcement officer. The young woman was just as loud and obnoxious as the next teen on our list, who passed out in her car and started acting up as soon as officers arrived. Anna passed out in vehicle. Two concerned customers of a local Weston, Wisconsin convenience store called on the Everest Metro Police when they spotted a young girl passed out in her car in the parking lot. The officers arrived in response to this call in the early morning hours of April 25, 2022, but no one expected just how intoxicated and irate the female would be. She could not hide her obvious intoxication, and she refused to provide the officers with more than her first name. Stay tuned to see how this crazy arrest played out.
Hi, what's your name?
Alright, I'll leave you alone. Alright, man.
What's your name?
I'm Anna.
Anna? Okay.
Yeah, we're willing to, she was sparked, but she was asleep. We are willing to take her to our house.
Okay. Do you know her? How do you guys know?
Yeah. We'll take her to my apartment if we just put her in my car.
What?
And then we'll be there.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing?
We're just taking her to our apartment.
Dude.
That's okay.
What? I can't understand. I can't understand you.
We're just taking her to our apartment if that's okay.
Taking who?
Her.
Okay.
The woman randomly climbed into the front of her car through the back door again while the cops were talking to everyone. Unfortunately, she wasn't being cooperative in providing her ID, constantly claiming the car door needs to be closed for her to find it. She then suddenly starts rambling and saying things that make absolutely zero sense, which is quite concerning for everyone who was witnessing this go down.
She's maybe.
Did you guys find her in the back? Was she in the back?
She was in the back.
Was she like laying down?
Yeah,
or?
she was. Yeah,
okay.
What's going on? Yeah, let me take her to the back. She's young and stupid.
Okay. Alright, let me go talk to her real quick. Do you have your ID on you, Anna?
I'm an ID. Just can't like.
Well, I'd want to.
Just give me a second.
Okay. No, I want to talk to you. Okay?
I know I will. Just give me a second.
Well, why do you need the door closed? I get it's cold. Well, your ID, you can get your ID with the door open. Why do you need your eyes closed?
Because I can't hear them anything else.
You can't what?
Hear them anything else.
You can't hear them?
Yeah.
You can't hear your eyes.
I can't hear my ID.
You can't hear, you don't need to hear your ID.
I don't need to hear my ID. I just need to know that it's there.
After the girl tried to close the door on the officer and knocked him in the groin, the officers were forced to remove her from the car. This was the start of her unbelievable screaming and whining that would not stop. She was insisting they find her sister, but the cops were instead focused on getting her calm, detained, and transported to jail.
We don't need to be screaming like that. Okay?
Stop!
I'm trying to help you.
You! I don't like you!
Okay, that's fine.
Can you go find my sister?
I don't know where your sister is.
Go ask for my sister! Yeah, she is! Go look for her, you Go look for her!
She's not here.
Go look for her!
Alright.
Go look for her!
Get out of the car.
Go look for her!
Anna, get out of the car.
No! Go look for her!
I'm not going to look for your sister.
Yeah, you are. Go look for her.
Where would she be?
Exactly. Go look for her. Stop!
My handcuffs, keys laying on the ground.
Let me go! Let me go!
Stop kicking!
Let me go!
Stop kicking!
Let me go!
Knock it off!
The girl had put up quite a fight at being loaded into the police car, but getting her inside was far from the end of the officer's troubles. Instead of taking a breather, she began violently kicking and banging her head inside the squad car. Her endless whining was not slowing down at all, and now she had escalated into aggressive violence.
Get her.
Got it. Close it. See, that's not right. That's the wrong piece.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing with it.
It should be more of a square piece, right?
Yeah, it's the other half of it.
Yeah.
That's the part that's threaded on the loop, which is not supposed to be.
It was not a peaceful ride to the police station, and when officers informed the intake team of her state, they probably weren't expecting anything near as bad. She cried and screamed like her life depended on it, but when the intake officer attempted to help her, she bit the woman. She had to be physically dragged inside, still screaming up a storm. At the police station, the girl did a breath test, which delivered a result of a .20 blood alcohol level.
Knock it off! Stop doing that! You're gonna make it worse for yourself. Knock it off.
I got her. So we've got Anna Kostecki.
Okay.
She is intoxicated. Could not get a PBT from her.
Okay.
Before we went hands-on with her, she was pretty big, but sitting there talking just fine. But then she threw a tantrum and one of my officers, so she refused to give ID, so we went hands-on with her, got her out, and then ever since then she's just been a screaming mess.
Hey! Do not fight me!
She's carrying. Well, this is
I'll bring the wheelchair up.
She was charged with battery to a police officer and resisting arrest. Additionally, she received a citation for underage drinking. While this suspect was as uncooperative as could be, our next dumb teen voluntarily told the officer that she had an outstanding warrant, and this was only the start of her trouble. Shaylin Marie Stephen. Next up, we head over to Eddy County in New Mexico to one of the most eventful traffic stops ever. Local authorities conducted a traffic stop on a car with non-functional tag lights on the 26th of August, 2022. The female passenger revealed that she had a warrant in Texas, and after giving the officer more information, she sealed her own fate. The story became a lot more interesting as the officers caught her in a web of lies.
Does it open?
No, ma'am.
No? So I believe you are, you have an expired revoked license?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But I have all the paperwork. Like where I completed everything. I'm just waiting on child support.
Okay.
Yeah,
But it's still expired and it's still revoked, right?
It should be, but it's not an
Okay.
arrest clause because
No.
I got pulled over by a sheriff.
Okay. But it's still expired, right?
Expired, yes.
Does she have a driver's license?
No,
Do
I
you
don't.
have a driver's license?
I got one of my buddies. We just barely left from the house right down the street. And
Okay.
He's got a license, and
Okay. And you're not licensed?
No, I have a warrant in Texas.
I'm sorry?
I have a warrant, not a warrant, but Texas is my license.
Okay. What's your name and date of birth?
Shelby C.
Shelby what?
C. Same.
Last name?
C. S-E-E.
S-E-E? Like C?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hey, Shelby, I'm gonna have you step out, okay?
Me?
Yes.
Why?
I'll explain to you in a little bit, okay?
Just hang tight right there, Ruben, okay?
Just go ahead and... What are the last four of your social, Shelby?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know your social?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I can call mom real quick and ask her.
Okay.
The moment the girl realized that she was going to be placed in handcuffs, she completely lost it and started throwing a major temper tantrum. Seconds later, she also admitted that she didn't give the officers a real name, already getting her into a lot more trouble.
You have a possible warrant, okay? So right now you're gonna be detained.
I'm not Shelby.
Okay.
No, please stop. No, please. Stop. Let me go. I'm not Shelby. I'll tell you my real name.
What's your real name?
Shaylin Steven. Shelby sees my sister.
What's your name?
Shaylin Steven.
So why did you lie?
I didn't know what we were getting pulled over for. I'm so
Why are
sorry.
you lying?
I didn't know we were getting pulled over. I was scared.
Okay.
Why'd you try to pull away from us? Why'd you give us a fake name?
I'm scared. Okay?
Scared of what?
I have PTSD.
Okay, I understand that. Well, okay, we're not here to hurt you.
Okay. So if the warrant comes back and it's not yours, we'll take it from there. Okay?
It's not. I promise.
Okay.
Please.
So you lied. Okay. The reason I asked you because
I have a picture of my
you're
ID.
in
I'll show you right now.
You're in the vehicle, and he has an expired revoked license. And the reason I asked you if you have a license,
Go to the front.
so you can
Put
take
it in front of you.
Wait, I have a picture of my ID.
Okay,
Please.
we're gonna get
I'll show you right now.
Don't worry. Don't be pulling away from us, okay?
Take the cuffs off, please. Please take them off.
Shaylin Stevens, your name?
Yes.
Okay. Why are you pulling away from us when we're trying to detain you?
I was scared.
Why'd you give us a fake name?
Because I didn't know what to do.
Coming back involved suspended negative 29.
I have my ID. I have a picture of my ID.
The girl gave her sister's name, and despite her excessive attempts at begging and pleading, she was headed straight to jail. She had apparently already been in jail and had run-ins with the law. As we'll later learn, she had been involved in an armed robbery. Considering this, she shouldn't have been surprised at getting arrested on this night. After she's contained, the officers could move over to the driver, who was a lot more sensible.
Shaylin? Okay, well, you're under arrest.
Why?
You're under arrest because you gave us a fake name?
No, please.
When we go
no,
to handcuff you, you resisted, so you're under arrest for audio.
Please don't.
Okay,
Please, my mom
search
kicked me out. Please don't do this.
Go ahead.
No, please
Carl,
don't
that
do
41
this.
ticket thing you offer
No,
audio.
please, I can't do this again.
separate your feet.
Oh my God.
Shaylin or Shelby?
It's Shaylin.
Shaylin, she gave us a fake name. When we went to detain her, she started pulling away from us. Have a seat. Thank you. Hey, Ruben, step out with me, buddy. You're the only one that's being cooperative. I appreciate it, okay? You go to from my unit, okay? All right, bud, check this out. You're driving, your license is revoked, okay? It doesn't have an arrest clause on it. It's just suspended, so check it out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a warning citation for the reason why I pulled you over, okay? The light underneath that illuminates your license plate is out. But I'm gonna, unfortunately, I have to cite you for the driving with the revoked license, okay?
Okay.
Now, it's just a citation. Like I said, I think I'm cutting you some slack by not citing you for that, okay?
Okay.
She's going to jail because she gave us a fake name.
All right.
and whenever you pulled out, because the name she gave us came back with a warrant.
I've done that once before.
Came back with a warrant, and then when we went to detain her, she started pulling away from us, and we don't play with that, okay? So she's going to arrest for resisting obstructing, okay?
Despite the officer attempting to instill some good life advice that might get her on a better path, the girl likely didn't take any of it seriously. It was way too late to be cooperative and apologetic now, like the girl was trying to be, and she'd have to sleep in the bed she made. Do you think she would learn her lesson this time?
Okay.
I know. Please, will you understand me, please?
I hear you out.
This year, as 100,000 unsecured appearance bond, like, I was doing good, checking with ASU.
What are you going to ASU for?
Drug test every weekly, because that's what the judge signed me as. Like,
Yeah, but that's a sentencing from what charge?
Armed robbery.
Armed robbery?
But...
Oh, you're the girl that robbed the pilot, huh? Is that you?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
But...
You're out on bond and everything?
Yeah, but I got an unsecured appearance bond of 100,000. I was doing good. I was checking ASU every day. I got everything. My system was completely clean last week, and I freaked. My mom kicked me out, and I couldn't get hold of ASU in time, and I had to change my address before, because I have a curfew from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
So right now you're past curfew on your bond, right?
But I don't know where to go right now. What I do with the person I'm going to go live with is out of town, taking her son to a home, like a group home.
Yeah? Okay.
Shaylin Marie Stephen was charged with concealing identity and resisting, evading or obstructing a law enforcement officer. The next suspect on our list, Rebecca, got into more than one violently heated altercation within a few minutes and earned herself the title of one of the most difficult arrests ever. Rebecca Vallejo. Stevens Point police officers were doing foot patrols around the 3 a.m. mark on the 2nd of July when they noticed a large crowd gathering outside a local pub. A very angry female, 18-year-old Rebecca Vallejo, was angrily pacing and yelling, and when a fight broke out between two males, she jumped in the middle and started beating on one of the males. They dispersed when the officers stepped in, but Rebecca had other ideas.
Everybody stand back. I'm right here. Let's just stand back, all right? Stand down. I'm standing back as much as I can. She's okay. That's my word. That's fine. No, it's not fine. It's fine. Just let it be. Guys, settle down. Just let it be. Fine. They can be fighting. You're not yelling. We're not yelling. Exactly. You're the only one who's yelling. Okay. Everybody else is to be crazy. Oh, it's fine. We're good. It's okay. She's fine. It's okay. Fine. It's fine, guys. Settle down. It's okay.
She was fighting with someone else.
Settle down. It's okay. Settle down, guys.
The woman tried attacking the cops in the midst of the chaos, and it was impossible to get things calmed down with the huge crowd and the rowdy people. The cops finally managed to separate everyone and escorted the now detained young woman to the police car. Unfortunately, she would not be quiet about her unhappiness with this, and she would put up a rather insufferable screaming dramatics.
Wait,
because you're fighting her. You would not follow simple instructions. Listen.
Oh, you don't understand. Stop. Look on my wrist.
Have a seat. Take a seat. Have a seat where I'll help you out.
When she was finally loaded into the back of the cop car, she truly let her inner maniac loose. The intensely drunk and belligerent young woman decided to start kicking the inside of the cop car as hard as she possibly could manage. The poor officers had to try and ignore her shrill screams, but moments later, she managed to slip out of her cuffs as well, only escalating the havoc she was wreaking.
Dad, come because you told me, you stupid. I
was trying to defend my cousin. He was getting beat on the street. I didn't do anything about it. Get me the car!
205. 205. What's this girl's name?
Stop kicking!
I believe
Stop kicking!
I will never stop this!
We're just gonna end up trying to ID her quick.
Stop kicking!
Jeffrey was the one that had her phone and tried to give it back to her.
Bitch, what do you want me to do? I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going.
What's your name? What's your name, ma'am?
Make you feel good?
What's your name?
Make you feel good? I'm running.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. You got your hobble?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna hobble her.
Yeah, shut your no, I don't give a I was offending my cousin. Put that light in my I don't give a
Three column. You want 43 column? Can you match the jail? She got her.
At the jail, the officers had to solve the dilemma of how to unload her without a huge disaster going down. She dramatically punched the car and went crazy, after which she claimed to be a good person and expected the officers to believe her. As hard as she tried, there was no justifying her insane actions, and she'd now have to face the justice that was coming her way.
Unfortunately, we don't have the charges in yet. We'll get that in a minute. But it looks like battery to law enforcement now. Yeah. Along with DC and resisting. The doors are unlocked. Unlocked? This way or that side? I don't know. Yeah. She's buckled in, yeah, no? No, she's been thrashing, kicking the ceiling half the fucking time. So whichever side you guys want, you can set up. I'll fill this thing up with those CSUs you want.
Let me the out!
Rebecca! Rebecca! You gonna open the door? I can't have you doing anything stupid. Excuse me?
The moment I got the handcuffs on, you think I'm mad? I'm mad. That's it. I'm mad. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not like that. I'm mad. Why do you think I've been touching this? I'm mad. I'm not gonna hurt you. Okay? I'm a good person. You'll see it. I defended somebody. That's it. And they came at me. Slam me in the mess. I'm a white female.
She was charged with felony battery and threat to law enforcement officer and misdemeanor disorderly conduct. She was released on a signature bond of $1,000 and received a citation for underage alcohol consumption. As crazy as this situation was, it doesn't compare to the stress of our next drunk teen suspect, ultimately crashing his car at over 100 miles per hour. Fleeing from law enforcement. On the 10th of September 2023, an officer of the Oseo Police Department and a state trooper were doing patrols when they spotted a vehicle committing a traffic infraction. Instead of stopping, the driver sped away, leading the officers on a high-speed chase that reached over 130 miles per hour. The vehicle lost control and crashed into a ditch, upon which all three of the passengers took off running. The driver was caught and detained, and now the race was on to find the three passengers who could be seriously injured.
And be advised, 610 and I are going to be checking the wood line.
Working on it. Vehicle is approximately 100 feet down in the ditch.
Do you want other units to continue?
Yeah.
10-4.
Adam King, X-ray 9663. Adam King, X-ray 9663, Wisconsin.
Copy 28. Crawling up the hillside.
He said he's the driver?
Yeah. The reason why for running is because they've been drinking. And they're not 21.
That's why.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
You want to hook them up, put them in your car because you're going to have the felony flee elude and the
Negative 55.
Absolute sobriety violation. So I will have to read him the informing the accused and all that, but I can bring my computer over to your car.
The officers read the driver his rights and informed him of what the next steps are. Thankfully, he was cooperative and didn't give the officers a hard time at all. He also provided the names and addresses of his 3 friends, and the cops would pay them a visit right away.
If you have a commercial driver's license or operating a commercial motor vehicle, other consequences may result from positive test results or from refusing testing, such as being placed out of service or disqualified. In addition, your operating privilege will also be suspended if there's a detectable amount of a restricted controlled substance in your blood. Will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your blood?
So I got to pay for this one?
No, this one's free. Well, you'll get a reimbursement charge, but it's I don't know what they charge. Usually it's about $75.
75. Okay. So, is there an easier way of doing this?
No. Trumpeldor County only does blood tests.
In the car with you. If you're thinking that they're going to be mad at you for telling on them, I'm sure they'd be happier that they got really hurt in this crash, that you told us who they were so they don't die in the woods.
You ready?
I read it. I got it. Maybe. I got it. Stupid pen out. I got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Are they 18, 19? You're 19? They're all 18?
I'm 18.
Alright, thank you.
In the meantime, the driver was transported to the hospital. This was partially to be checked out and ensure he didn't have any injuries from the extreme car crash and to draw blood for his introduction test.
We gotta do a blood draw.
Legal blood?
Yep.
That's it?
Yep. Oh, and med clearance. Right here.
It's all. You guys are ready?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Hey, we've got legal here.
The 3 friends who fled the scene finally had to own up as well, and they would have to explain to the cops what happened. Their cooperative and forthcoming attitude definitely counted in their favor.
All right. Why did you guys run? First off, tell me. I want to know what made you all run from the state trooper that tried to pull you over.
Well, the driver, which would have been Zach,
Yep.
of course. He had a couple, I think. I'm sure you guys know that. I don't know if you guys do or not. And I think pretty much we figured it. We told him he should get off and stop because running. We obviously weren't going to get anywhere running. And I think he was just scared and has adrenaline, and he was not scared. And
Go ahead.
that was that. And then he started driving, and we thought he should have pulled over all of us. And
10-4, I do.
I guess he didn't, and that was
Okay.
about that.
So why did you all run from the scene?
Scared. Yeah, scared.
What did you tell me?
We had a few ourselves. We weren't drunk by any means.
How old are you?
18.
How old are you?
18.
How old are you?
18. So we were scared, and this adrenaline got the best of us. And we definitely should not have ran. That was about the stupidest decision we could ever make. Well, the stupidest decision was driving in the first place, but
About
then
150, 200 yards down, you're like,
Did you hear us yelling for you?
we did not. No.
We had a dog. We had a dog out there looking for you.
And a drone.
And a drone.
And probably 7 off. So where were you guys hiding?
We weren't really hiding. We were just walking down the woods along the
main
road.
road, basically.
Just walking. We weren't trying
But
to...
in the woods?
No farther than 40 yards off the road.
Not even that. Just
Did you
walking.
see any of the cars, our cars looking for
We
you?
could see cars drive by.
Cars,
We
but
didn't see anyone
couldn't
looking for
recognize
us.
the vehicle.
The last step was to get the driver processed and booked into jail. This involved explaining his long list of charges, and even now, he just seemed dejected and utterly upset. He had quite a few days in jail to consider his actions though, so we can only hope this was a turning point in his life.
Alright. So I've got some more citations I want to quickly explain to you, okay? It's all really similar to the OWI as far as the court and stuff go. So I wrote you for the fail to obey the traffic signal. That's going to be for running the stop sign. Okay, again, it's a non-mandatory court date for me. It's going to be November 21st, 8:30 a.m., Trempealeau County Courthouse in Whitehall. Bond amount, the fine amount for that's $175.30. Okay. This is your crash report instruction form, okay? Crash your car, it's a reportable crash. You did damage to your car, you did damage to the guardrail and to the farmer's fence. This right here is the actual crash document number. This is my agency case number. This is my name, my badge number, and my department. Your job is to fill out the top portion here and then send it to your insurance company. This is so that they can get a copy of the crash report and the photos. If you have any questions about this form. Okay.
The driver was found guilty and charged with 2 counts of resisting and failing to stop, as well as operating while intoxicated. He was sentenced to an 18-month deferred prosecution program and was ordered to pay $912 in fines. The 3 passengers received underage drinking citations, which is a lot lighter than our last unhinged teen would be getting off. 18-year-old girl, physical altercation. Our last deranged teen was caught in Las Cruces, Wisconsin on the 18th of September, 2021. Police officers were doing local patrols when they spotted a growing crowd surrounding a physical altercation. The aggressor was 18-year-old Desire Burns, and she was as uncooperative as could be when the officers tried to detain her and get the situation sorted out. Unfortunately, she would put up one hell of a fight and severely test the patience of the police.
Don't drag me. Okay, don't drag me. Let me go. I can walk. I can walk. Walk right over here. Look, you're not doing that. Put your hands behind you real quick.
The woman was incredibly resistant and hard to detain, and in her hefty struggles, she even managed to hit an officer in the groin. She very obviously had one too many, and despite begging the officers to lay down, she'd learned that it was way too late to try and negotiate being calm now. When she didn't get anywhere, she started her senseless protests again.
16, we got one detained in cuffs. You okay?
No.
Okay.
I ain't walking.
What's your name, miss? Stop, please, stop. Stop. Stay on your side. No. What's your name, young lady? Stop.
Let her go. Do not
We're not
do
gonna
her
do
like that. Do not do her like that.
Stop. She gets me in the Calm down.
Desire, calm down. Do her like that. Desire, calm down, okay?
Just don't
Just
hit.
calm down.
Just please stop.
Okay,
The one against no, we're not gonna
Let me
do.
lay down flat.
can't.
I promise you, let me lay down flat. I will be calm.
Okay,
I can't breathe like
Lay
this.
down, lay down.
Let me lay down flat.
I said lay down.
Desire. Okay, Desire.
Let me lay down on my back, please. Let me lay down on my back.
You can't do that.
Can you put my hood up? Leah, put my hood up. Let me lay down, please, sir. Can you let go of me?
You want to go get my
Leah,
squad?
put my hood up,
Just
bro.
help her and get out of here.
Can you let me stand up, please?
Okay, come on.
The young woman made loading her into the police car as difficult as possible, and once the drive to the jail could start, she turned things up a notch. Upon arrival, she was just as uncooperative with the intake team, shouting and insulting them without a break. A whole police team had to escort her inside, and that was the end of this dramatic arrest.
Let me go. I can get in.
Get in then.
Let go of the handcuffs. It's too tight. If you let go of the handcuffs, I will get in peacefully.
I will.
Let go of the handcuffs. Let me get my foot down.
Get in the
You
car.
stupid white. Bro, turn the in. You stupid ass white. Turn the air on, bro. Bro, this isn't bro, this isn't buzz. Like,
This is some bullshit.
Stupid black. You're a stupid black. How the are you with these white people? You stupid.
Desire was charged with battery and disorderly conduct, as well as resisting, threatening, and battery to a law enforcement officer. She also received a $500 citation for possession of a fake ID and underage alcohol consumption. If you like this wacky countdown, be sure to stay tuned for our other crazy criminal lists.